Hello, this is a getting started video for vMini Whiteboard. First of all, enter your class name, then click enter. You can start writing on your board straight away, but the point is to invite students. So create a join code, copy the join code URL and send it to your students, perhaps in the chat. As students fill in their details and click join class, their boards will automatically appear for you to see. What you have written on the admin board here appears in black and goes to all student boards. Students then can write on their own boards what they see, and they write in blue. Only you see what they write, it doesn't go to the whole class. You can then give private individual feedback to that student. In fact, there are shortcuts. I can hold T on the keyboard to give a T tick, and it increments the tick counter as well. So individual students are communicating with you privately, effectively. Only you see what they are doing, and only they have your feedback. So use these boards to give more than just a cross, give an indication of where the issue might lie. So that's the basics. You write in black on the admin board. It appears as scaffolding for all students. Keep that to a minimum to give them space to write. They write in blue. It appears privately to you, and you write in red on each individual board, and it goes back privately to that student. There are quite a few extra things. Have a look in the help. So for instance, you can put a grid, you can add axes, you can add straight lines by holding shift, you can add expressions, y equals, what's this, half x plus 2, and you can change the fatness of the pen. There is an undo feature. If you press U, it does it in increments, but if you hold U on the keyboard and then you drag whilst clicking left and right with the mouse, you can undo quickly to whichever point you want to and then let go. The students can put their hands up electronically. If you have a look here, I'm going to do this on student 2. So up here, if I put their hands up, you see a help if they are asking for help, or they can click the done thing and you'll get a green done. As you give feedback, have a look at this little question mark thing here, and there's a tick counter next to it. If I put a tick, it gives a tick, but also the feedback is incrementing. Batches of feedback within 10 seconds count as one lot of feedback, but if it takes more than 10 seconds or 10 seconds gap between the next one, it goes up more. Lastly, also in the help, keyboard shortcuts to reorder your screens. Use R to put the one you've given the least amount of feedback to at the top, but there are lots of different ways of ordering, for instance, to put the most active board at the top or whatever. When you exit your class, you can come straight back in and it picks up wherever you were at. Okay, so even if you close the browser, come in on a different browser, even on a different device, it remembers everything live as to what you were doing. If you go back to the main start page, Teacher Auto Login will get you back in pretty quickly. The join code lasts for 5 minutes. After that time, your students can't get in, but you can just create a new join code and send the new code to them. If you want to stop a code from working, then just create a new join code and don't give out the new one. The old one stops working once you've created a new one. I hope that has got you quite excited. Hope you find this to be really useful. Hope you have some fun with it too. Thank you for listening.